This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Parker, Colorado. I'm here with Masterpiece Solutions. Since 1994, they have been helping clients succeed by delivering real and meaningful competitive advantage through technology. I'm here with Kevin Warr, who is the president. Kevin, thanks so much for joining us here today. Kevin, let's start off a little bit about yourself. This was a company that basically had a pretty successful trek. When you came along, you decided you could basically add to that. Share with me a little bit how it is you got involved with that.
We purchased the company about, it's 8 years ago now. And as a software developer, he saw a way to make a solution and built the tools to manage inventory, handle their point of sale, communicate with their customers. Very successful, shared it with a few buddies, and sort of that age-old software story, it became more successful than the art gallery. And so they closed the gallery, and that became the product for their business.
That is fantastic. I mean, quite honestly, as people who are artists or people who love art, they understand what it is like to think with the right side of the brain. Very creative. Yet when it comes to actually managing, creating, running a business, that's a whole different disconnect right there. Is that something that you have found with owners out there?
Absolutely. People don't open up art galleries because they're in love with technology. And so that has been where we really come in, is to provide intuitive, beautiful tools that also handle the hard stuff that's highly technical. We try and hide that behind the scenes, but that's exactly the issue that our customers have. They don't have the technical expertise to do it themselves, so they rely on us to do that for them.
I mean, really, when we look at it, art really hasn't changed too much over the centuries. Yet, the way that we share it, we market it and sell it has changed amazingly with technology. Like you said, this is where your company comes in to kind of fill that gap, the behind the scenes.
That's exactly right, and particularly with the explosion of internet sales in the last 15 years or so, and particularly the last 5 years. Galleries really used to rely on people coming to their doorstep to do business, and so much more. It's much more competitive these days, and giving the tools to be able to reach an audience across the globe when they're sleeping is something that wasn't available prior to Masterpiece. And so that's what we've really helped them expand their markets.
I mean, it's amazing the fact that basically as any business owner, not just galleries, not just consignment shops, any business, we pretty much have to embrace technology to remain competitive anymore. And what you guys have provided here is a turnkey solution, an easy way for them to combine a lot of moving pieces into one application.
Ideally, that's what we do. It's designed as you mentioned, a comprehensive solution that handles virtually every operational aspect of their business, whether it's, again, managing their inventory, keeping track of their customers, communicating pushing their inventory to their website in real time, making sales, accounting. All of that is wrapped up in a single product with our brand on it.
A lot of moving pieces, yet in the art world or art terminology, we would say you guys created a masterpiece. Let's start off with this Masterpiece Manager. Let's break it down a little bit here for folks. First of all, it's accessible 24/7, pretty much from anywhere. All you basically need is a PC or a Mac.
Yeah, with the recently released version 11 of our product, 11th generation of the product, it's cloud-based, access through any browser on any device, whether it's a smartphone, tablet, or computer. So people can full access to operational capacities, well, on one side of the globe, and other members of their team doing it at the same time someplace else. So it really, in a competitive world, you can't work 8 hours anymore. You've got to be accessible 24/7. And even though often these are mom and pop shops, small retail organizations, they need to compete like the big boys.
I mean, literally over thousands of independent galleries, consignment shops have utilized your software. Not only is it easier to be accessible, but it's got to be a little bit funner to be able to access it from a hotel room up on the slopes or basically out on the beach. Kind of nice to be able to control your business, yet at the same time enjoy your life.
It gives our customers a lot more flexibility. When the tools were required to be downloaded on a particular machine, and that machine housed all the data, and basically you were tied to that. As you might imagine, our art galleries are not located in business districts often. They're in ski resorts. They're on oceanfront resorts. They're in beautiful places where people do want to be able to be out, and having that anytime, anywhere access to the program is exceptionally valuable.
Excellent. Let's start looking at some of these components a little more individually. One of the most valuable resources that these galleries have is their inventory. It's always coming in. Tell me a little bit about the inventory part of it as far as putting that product in place.
Well, managing inventory is different than managing bolts or managing paper. Art has special and unique features, limited editions, open stock editions. In the consignment world, the business relationship that our galleries have with their artists is often very different than it would be in a wholesale type of relationship. So having the features associated that support that are really what differentiates Masterpiece from a traditional point of sale or inventory management system in the world. And being able to integrate that with the other aspects like point of sale and publishing to your website, ties that all together.
That is amazing. I mean, it's very customizable because of the fact you got multiple categories, multiple mediums, multiple vendors, artists. Like you said, even things as far as limited edition. These are very unique to those particular industries there.
That's true. That's true. I mean, again, in a traditional store with traditional merchandise, everything kind of looks the same. Artwork is not. Artwork has to be tagged. It has to be categorized with subcategories and subject matter that is specific to it. You might even want to attach notes, the provenance, the history of a piece of art, where it's been, when it's sold, what did it sell for, what's its appraised value. All of that information is critically important to the business owner, the gallery owner, to establish, why do we price it the way that we do, and why is it of this value to the potential collector that's going to be buying it.
Like you say, I mean, why do we do it this way? Quite a big difference when it comes to something that's consigned art versus what the gallery actually owns, versus if you're going to sell it for retail or maybe sell it even for wholesale. Does the system track all those components?
Absolutely. You can track multiple price points depending on the target audience, the target collector that is going to be purchasing the piece. You can assign attributes, framing, restoration work, all of the unique things that are critical to measure and to keep track of related to artwork, yes.
So we've got all the inventory put in place. It's all there, no longer just kind of guessing what's on the floor. You know what's on the floor. And so that's a big plus for people out there. Then we also got a complete POS. This is a complete POS, something that is quick, on the floor, being able to take care of sales, returns, layaways, installments, the whole 9 yards, all put in place.
It's true. It's true. And pulling that all together along with your client information becomes particularly valuable. And yes, Masterpiece has a complete point of sale solution so that it facilitates not only your retail store, but online transactions. So you could be making a sale at your retail front while another customer is on your website. It all feeds into the same place. You track the client data, and now you've got all that beautiful marketing information.
You've also integrated it with a third party so that you can accept credit cards. You don't have to worry about hardware costs on top of it because you've got pretty much everything right there turnkey.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, this is an anytime, anywhere solution. So if you're on the beach and trying to make a sale, you probably didn't bring along your credit card terminal. And so, yeah, Masterpiece has a payment gateway integrated into it, so you can make transactions as long as you've got an internet connection anywhere on the planet.
That is excellent. So obviously, if you've got the inventory in place, you pull it in, it'll tell you what it is, and it automatically gets adjusted, taken out of the inventory. Yet if for some reason it's not in the inventory, you've got a quick sale option right there. You're quick on the feet.
Yeah, it's a unique aspect, a unique feature to Masterpiece. I don't think any other solution on the planet has it. An unfortunate occurrence in most art galleries is an artist shows up unannounced with inventory, and it sits in the storeroom, but you've got it for sale, and you just haven't gotten it into the inventory system, but there's a client sitting out in your gallery that would purchase it. You don't want to tell that customer, hey, wait, let me get that piece of inventory stuck into the database. No, you want to be able to make a sale right now. So it's a very unique and proven to be a very, very valuable feature of Masterpiece.
Definitely not making your customers jump through hoops, because we don't like doing that for sure. One thing I like about the system as well is the fact that you see a lot of POS, you see a lot of inventory tracking. This is a one-stop software, if you will. Not only taking care of the existing customers, but really learning about those existing customers, tracking their data, as well as even making sure they're going to be repeat customers with complete contact management, email marketing. These are all integrated as well. Tell me about that.
Well, part of our mission is to not just build great tools, but to help our customers become successful. And we know that best source of future revenue are your existing customers. And so the data that our clients collect through Masterpiece, whether it's a client purchasing history or their interest history, just tagging a client record with, hey, they really like oil paintings of landscapes and so forth, that data all becomes a powerful marketing tool through our reporting engine that then we can create terrific lists based on very specific client needs that then we can send mass emails, track the success of those email campaigns, and continue to drive the success for our clients.
Excellent. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, you can take a look at the different software they provide out there. We've been talking a lot about the Masterpiece. That really is the crown jewel that is out there, but they've got other pieces of information they can help you with as well. A lot of technology at play. You can also take a look at the testimonials. We're talking thousands of companies have put their trust in this technology, from the galleries to basically shops, consignment shops. These people understand that they don't want to be tied down to paperwork. That's not the reason they got involved in this. At the beginning there, we discussed how art is basically timeless. It hasn't changed too much, yet the way we share it is. No longer are shop owners content with just selling to people that come through their front door. Absolutely. We want the whole World Wide Web out there. Tell me how dynamic websites is something you guys can help with it as well.
Absolutely. We've built over 450 websites for our clients in the history. Almost all of them are tied directly to our database system, which it really differentiates it from every other website solution out there. The goal here is that as our clients are entering their inventory information, making sales, communicating with customers in their database, all that information is synchronized with their website in real time. A giant liability for gallery websites historically has been the inventory that's reflected on their website doesn't match what they actually have on hand in their gallery.
Double entry nightmare.
Double entry nightmare, but the worst, beyond double entry, that's administrative. The worst is lost sales opportunity, where a customer comes to a website, sees a piece of inventory that they're dying to spend lots of money for, and unfortunately the website hasn't been updated because that piece sold last week, right? Or vice versa. You know, they're looking for something, they leave your website, but you've got it on hand, you just didn't have time to update that website. So our technology, not only do we build what I think are the most beautiful art gallery websites, mobile-friendly websites in the world, they are synchronized in real time with the day-to-day activity in the gallery. It's a really, really powerful solution for our clients.
That's amazing. So basically, you're taking care of both shops, the virtual shop and the physical shop, correct. And basically it's all done in real time. For those folks out there that have never had a website like that, you're creating dynamic websites for them. For people that already have websites set up but maybe have never done the selling online, you can actually integrate those right into their existing website as well. Is this pretty exciting for a lot of people as they see those two worlds come together?
It is. And not to get too technical, but what you said is exactly right. We've built 450 websites. We also integrate with existing websites. If you come to me and you're an art gallery owner and you love the website you built, you spent a lot of money on it, you've got a lot of passion for it, and you don't want to use my development team to do that. We have an API, a simple API that we can provide to your web developers to integrate our software database into your website to automate it.
As an art gallery owner or a consignment shop owner, I would think this would definitely pay for itself in the way that not only am I taking care of people that are walking through my door now better, I'm also taking care of people that are walking on my virtual website. And if I even want to expand it further, I can take advantage of a marketplace or online auctions. Tell me a little bit about what you have in the, the online Masterpiece, is that right?
Yeah. We, several years ago, we launched a marketplace to help our customers succeed. We don't charge anything for it. It's a destination website that aggregates all of our clients' inventory together. Nice. So it becomes this massive portal. It's called Masterpiece Online. With the launch of version 11, we're augmenting that substantially with a shopping cart so that people can buy directly from the website. So not only will our customers, as you said, have their retail front and their beautiful website, they'll also have this giant portal that attracts thousands and thousands of visits a day for people to see their work, buy their work, or even auction their work directly from Masterpiece Online.
Well, like you said at the beginning there, you basically seen this company, you felt it was a great company, it was providing a great service out there. As you look at the personal side of it, and you realize because obviously you're keeping your ear to the ground, always listening to the art gallery owners. This is truly software that was built by art galleries for art gallery owners, and so it works well. Is it pretty rewarding to hear some of the stories that people talk about, hey, kind of give me my life back in a certain area here?
It is. I mean, this is our business. This is my wife and I own the company. We have a wonderful staff, Jesse Beck and Tim Rand, that run our web development and client services organization. But it's a passion. I mean, we work with these people long term. You know, when we sign up a customer, often they're with us 5, 10, even 15 years. That develops a very significant relationship with them. We know the names of their kids. We know the nature of their business. We've seen particularly through the recession and the rebound, we've seen, we've been through the wars with a lot of these people, and to have them credit our product for helping them succeed, it's incredibly gratifying. Yeah.
Wonderful. Last time viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to see their website. Contact information is right there. You can reach out to them. If you're not sure this is a software that would work for you, contact them to let you know how it's all set up. Quite honestly, when it comes to embracing technology, you just really can't lose. You have to stay competitive, not only for profitability, but really for peace of mind. I mean, quite honestly, peace of mind, making sure that you're running your company. No longer do you go out and look at the gallery floor and say, it looks like we have this much. You can actually go on the back end and know exactly what you have there. Take a look at the testimonials online. This is a software that really is accessible 24/7 from anywhere. Basically, it has everything in place for you, the small business owner that doesn't have to really understand technology to utilize what it has. It has the security of Amazon Cloud, complete backup online. Everything's pretty much been taken care of. This is a company that's been in it for over a couple decades now. Once again, that is Masterpiece Solutions, located here in Parker, Colorado. This is Gary Atencia with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.